Hey guys, sorry for the delay in content releases. I mentioned in my last video that I got a new job and they've just been working me like an absolute dog, but one thing I gotta get out of the way before you watch what's up ahead is the video style. See, I had originally intended this as sort of like a review or just kind of talking about the product, but as I did more research, I started uncovering some shady practices and had to re-record much of the second half of this video. I even considered not releasing it at all, but after doing some thinking, I decided to put it out there. So, enjoy. I was watching a YouTube video recently when I noticed an ad that caught my attention. Computer companies hate this product, which makes your computer like new in 10 seconds. God damn it, clickbait. Me being a computer guy, I was curious to see what this was all about.
Why would I ever spend thousands of dollars on a new laptop when I could just get XtraPC?
It took a few hours from when the browser opened before I was able to surf on Facebook.
Dude, what? Wait, what? Are you running on dial-up or something? This sounds like a connection issue rather than a computer issue, but alright, whatever.
Never again throw away money for overpriced computers.
Oh man, I feel bad for these people, I really do. And then there's this clown who actually recommends the thing to people. And this video had to either be staged or this nice lady went home and was immediately stumped by an operating system she'd never used before. Even when going from Windows to Mac, there's a learning curve. So this is the product called XtraPC, and it's basically just a cheap flash drive sold with a great value version of Linux preloaded onto it. It's no different than if you were to run, well, any operating system off of a flash drive. But is it worth buying one of these? Short answer, no. This product costs $35 plus shipping, and that's only for the base 16GB model, which is probably only a USB 2.0 flash drive. The Pro version features faster speeds and 64 gigs of storage for a whopping $80. But you want to know why this isn't worth it? Well, let's dig straight into this. Now, the first issue comes with the Linux operating system and the target demographics. Think about who they're trying to market this to, and then think about the type of person that typically uses a Linux OS. And see, most breeds of Linux are inevitably fiddly and require a little bit of tweaking to get to your liking. Even Ubuntu, which is probably the most popular home distro, can suffer from this, so I can only imagine what this custom version of Linux that comes with XtraPC is like. The big issue with the marketing is that they're trying to sell this to people who aren't really tech savvy when the OS they give you is generally for tech savvy people. And trust me when I say Ubuntu even leaves my girlfriend confused, so I'm sure that somebody's gram who buys one of these flash drives after seeing some clickbait will be just as confused. And also, not all programs are the same from their Windows or Mac counterparts. Take my VPN WinScribe for example. On Windows or Mac you get this little graphical program with buttons and a list and all that stuff. The Linux version is strictly command based and you need to know how to access it through terminal. Second issue comes in with the pricing. I already mentioned the 16 and 64GB versions are $35 and $80 respectively, but what else could you buy in that price range? Well, an SSD, one of the most important PC upgrades if you're looking to increase your speed. And they're relatively easy to install depending on your computer. And right now you can buy a Samsung Evo 860 SSD for only $70 plus shipping, $10 less and much faster than running the OS over a flash drive. And also the Evo is 250 gigs. You can throw an SSD at just about any old computer to give it a serious kick in the ass speed-wise. And also, if you really wanted to run your OS off of a flash drive, you can pick up a 256GB USB flash drive from Walmart for only $36. Yikes. And not to mention, Linux is typically a free open source OS, so if you have a flash drive laying around already, you can just load a Linux distro of your choosing to it and make your own XtraPC. And finally, if buying an SSD and installing it is too much work or beyond your comprehension, just save your money and get a new computer. You don't have to drop $1,000 on a new laptop like this article seems to think you do. In fact, you can buy a decent brand new laptop for between $400 and $500 if you know how to shop around. And if you really know how to shop around, you can find an even better deal on Craigslist or Facebook. My gaming laptop, for example, I bought used on eBay for $350. It was in the parts and repair section. It didn't come with any SSDs, but it did come with 8 gigs of RAM, and the only reason why it was in the parts and repair section was because the down arrow has a tendency to pop loose, even though it's never came out of the computer entirely. But on top of the $350 I had spent, I decided to spend $60 on an SSD and $30 on another stick of RAM to match the 8 that came with the computer. In the end, this beast of a laptop became mine for less than $500. So yeah, these Linux flash drives are just not worth it for the money. You may as well create your own with a more popular version of Linux that gets regular update and has wider support. But in my opinion, your best route is probably to upgrade your PC with an SSD, or if it's too far gone, just get a new one. Perhaps I was a little too hard on this product, and I'm sure for the person who strictly uses the internet, this will do them just fine, but for the love of God, download a free version of Linux and just try it out before you waste your money on this. Now we're going to get into the real shit. In the editing process, I found myself going back to this article and several red flags began popping up. They couldn't even put in the effort to make fake reviews that sound different. The article even has little pop-ups telling you when somebody else has bought an XtraPC, which I'm sure are also totally fake. I was willing to give this company the benefit of the doubt, but after seeing two very similar ads from two different websites and two different names, now I feel like these people are just fucking scammers. I mean, charging money for a free OS on an overpriced cheap flash drive? I know Microsoft and Ubuntu sell install media like flash drives and DVDs, but they're not nearly as expensive as this, and they don't fucking advertise them in super clickbaity articles. See, I bet the real reason that this product was featured on Yahoo, ABC, and these other websites is because some big shot executive saw the potential for the large masses of people to be interested in speeding up their PCs to make a bunch of ad revenue from people clicking on their articles. And truthfully, I was thinking of buying one of these things to give it a full, honest, proper review, but now I just feel dirty giving these people my money. I'm also wondering if the sale is actually real or not, like if these things are always $35, because all these reviews seem to indicate that people paid $35 for the base model, or at very least not full price. Which, by the way, offering a discount on a product that was never sold for the original price is illegal in the United States. And also, if you're still not convinced that this website is kinda shady, the comments are definitely fake. Yeah, the times never change, you can't interact with any of the comments, and you can't view any of these people's profiles. In fact, if you go to thiswentviral.net, the website that's hosting this article, you can't even create a profile. I love how they got this one comment here that tries to cover their own ass about the discount price. Ugh, alright. Let me stop myself here, because if I don't stop here, I'm going to be ripping into this product all day, and I don't think you guys want that. So, thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe, like the video, join the channel Discord, link is in the description. If you would like to support the channel, you can do so via PayPal or CashApp. Remember guys, avoid scammers, and have a good day.